What is fake news? That word we heard again and again during the American but also French election. According to the Cambridge Dictionary website, fake news qualifies false stories that seem to be news, spread on the internet or other different media, and usually created to influence political views or as a joke. Social media makes it now super easy to share information, but unfortunately it also makes it super easy to share false information. They reach more people and more quickly than viral emails used in the past years. In this way, it became a new practice to interfere in people's opinion and make them choose a candidate over another. The problem with those fake news or hoax is that they also have an impact on our democracy. By preferring a candidate or giving a bad view of a nominee they dislike, they don't let people choose the person that will represent them, and in this method, they threaten our democracy.
The subject of fake news. Because the subject can impact our view on personal opinion in many things in life. Indeed, there are an investigation made by Pew Research Center that revealed in 2017 that 2/3 American adults received some of the news in social media. Also, according by Stanford University study, only 25% of high school students can recognize if a news is false or true. So today we decided to help you selecting real information with some advices that you should apply every time you want to see if a news is false or true.
First of all, read the headline. Does it sound too provocative or does it make you feel happy, sad, angry? Most of the time, sensational headlines are false and just want to make you click on the link. Also, go a little deeper and read the article. Verbs like slam or hit are often used when a person just criticizes another, but that wouldn't make a very interesting article, right? Our second advice will be to look at the source. What is the reputation of the website? Is it known for being neutral or satirical? Also look at the end of the domain. Is it common, such as .com, .org or .net? And look at the name of the website. You may think it's a trustworthy source, but if you look more closer to the name of the domain, you will see that 1 or 2 letters have changed.
How to search the subject on Google News and see if other media talked about it. If your website is the only one talking about it, it may be false. And you do the same thing for the image. You do a quick right click and search the image on Google, and you will see where the image appears for the first time. So then look at the date. There may be some news that happened 2 or 3 months ago that emerged on your feed or that got shared by another media. So you have to check the information and see how it has evolved. For example, has the information or whether the situation changed since then, and so on. Yes. Then you have to check the author if there is even one. Yes, because sometimes they just the word administrator instead of the true name of the author. Then you have to find if the author is a journalist or an expert of the question. Did he write another article? And if yes, where? Also, you have to find out if there is another article of this author on other website, for example, or on other support. You have to Google the author so you can find out who is he.
Advice is to check the biases of the article. We know it's difficult, but even the most respected journalists have them, and us, as readers, generally approve an information that confirms our beliefs and reject the one that doesn't. The best to do is to take a few minutes to look at the info on Google and see the different versions of the story. And not only one that puts some people in a good position and others in a bad one.
Our last advice would be to use fact checkers. Those are websites that check the information for you and tell you if this information is false or true. Here are some examples, like synapse.com or Decodex from the French journal Le Monde.
We hope you enjoyed our video and understood the importance of thinking critically, because critical thinking citizens are good for democracy, and actually democracy is pretty good for everyone.